Chick. Hey y'all, it's Gypsy. Well, it's been a while since I did a review of a deck, and I have gotten several new decks since my last little group of review videos. So today I'm going to do one on Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett-Griffith's Oracle of the Shapeshifters. I actually just got this. I know that it's been out for a little while, but it just became available through, I guess I just got it through Amazon. I actually pre-ordered this. Don't have dates of when it was released. It's a new deck. So here's the cover of the box. This is what it looks like. I apologize for the glare. And of course, it comes in a cool box. We have one of her other decks. Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett-Griffith actually have another deck that has already been out for a while. And it's called Oracle of Shadows and Light. And I actually have that deck. I don't think I've done a review of this one. It's got a really, just a real fast, it's got a cool box. These boxes for these things are cool. This is the Shadow and Light. The Oracle of Shapeshifters, the box itself isn't that colorful, but check out the back of the cards. But, I mean, the inside's still pretty. It's got like this mauve color with the green, you know, so it's all like naturally. This is more like earth tone type thing, and this was more kind of like dramatic art. I'm going to end up comparing these two decks. Sorry, that's a whole other video. I'm not going to talk about Shadows of Light. So here's the back of the deck. This is what it looks like. It has the regular, you know, it's not, a lot of these have gold line now on the sides. These do not. They're bigger, kind of like her other ones are. I don't have any regular sized tarot cards, but here's my hand. I mean, you can see they're big cards, you know. I can still shuffle them though. They make them thin enough that even though they're big, I can still, you know, do my shuffle. So that's cool. Here's the book. It's the Oracle of Shapeshifters Guidebook. And this is by Lucy Cavendish, as I mentioned. As you know, it's a pretty typical, you know, book. It's nice and thick. The colors are, it is in black and white print. The cover is in color, obviously, and but it's got a lot of pages. Let me see. It's 176 pages. She has a little introduction here where she, you know, of course, talks about her story and, you know, blah blah blah. She goes into the different animals and their meanings. So whenever you see animals in these cards, you'll you know, you'll correlate them. You'll make those correspondences. She talks about shape-shifting itself. It just you know, she explains a lot of things. She actually, there's quite a bit here in the very front where she talks about shapeshifters and the concept of shape-shifting and things like that. Very cool stuff. I would recommend reading it when you first get the deck. It's all right here. She goes into a couple spreads, as you know, as per most decks have, you know, little things like that. And then she goes into the card meanings here. And, you know, she's got pictures of the cards throughout the book, but, oh yeah, here we go. But the pictures are very small. You know, they're not big, but it's not a big deal. They are numbered. They do have numbers, so you don't look them up by alphabetical order. Right there at the bottom, it is, you know, they have numbers. There are 45 cards in the deck, and the book is 176 pages long. So you're getting a lot of cards, and you're getting a lot of little book. The card definitions are in the back, and they have a little picture here that goes with each, you know, description, and it goes on for about a page and a half, you know, or 2 pages, you know. And then she splits it up kind of like she does in the Shadows and Light deck. She, you know, kind of explains who the character is, and then she goes into saying like what the message is from that particular character. Like, this is Little Red Riding Hood. You know, what is Red Riding Hood wanting to say to you? And then it has like a divination section where it talks about, you know, how to apply this to yourself, how to look at, you know, this information and, you know, put it into your own life. So that's, of course, good. I like it because I liked it before in the other one. Yeah, as far as the format, if you're familiar with the Oracle of Shadows and Light, then you're familiar with this. This, at the end, it has a little bit about the author and the artist. You know, again, standard stuff. So there you go. Very nice little book. I'm not going to show every card in the deck. But I did have a few here that just kind of stood out to me. And honestly, I'm serious when I tell you, I don't think there's a card in here that I don't like. But these just kind of pop for me for some reason. For example, this one, obviously, you know, well, You can see it in the, in my cards. Bam. It's like, in your face. I love that card. It's kind of creepy, but it's beautiful at the same time. The unexpected, a change you did not see coming. It's like that moment when you're going right along your own business and all of a sudden you're like, that's a perfect picture for that. I know I'm making a bunch of sounds. I'm not saying any words, but you know what I'm saying, right? Other ones that I like, let's see. I've kind of got categories here. She's got a couple that aren't like her typical strangelings. Here's another one that's kind of similar in its light colors, but I love this card. Okay, and this is where I get, Chiquee, you really got to stop. This is where I get creepy about my art. I love the balance and the symmetry in this card. Again, this glare is just murderous. You can see. I wonder if I do this. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's a little better. So I just, aside from the meaning of the cards, I mean, it has to do with having to make a choice and choosing between two things. But you can see here, I love how there's two, one in the middle. I love how it's symmetrical, throughout the whole thing. The eyes balance, and you got the necklace in the middle. The bows are all balanced, they're symmetrical. I know. That's the weird part of my brain. This card appeals to that part. And let's see. Then, of course, we have the ones that have Alice, or representations of Alice in Wonderland. I'm a sucker for Alice Abelia. So here's one called Alice in a Sea of Tears. I love this one. I love kind of the melancholy look. This glare's driving me nuts. You're seeing the video. There's a reflection of the video. Then we have Strange Companions in Stranger Places. I love this card, okay? I love this card. My dog is making me crazy again. Here is the picture. Don't you just love that? It's just, I love this card. I love Alice sitting there with her mushrooms and Snow White with her crazy apples. It's awesome. Anyway, so that's that one. This one I like the meaning, and I like the fact that it's Edgar Allan Poe. Creativity, genius, writing, expression. I love to write. I love writing. And so I like this one a lot because it represents that energy. And it reminds me of my middle because she loves the color blue. And I always think, when I see little blue fairies like this, I always think of her. So yeah, this is Bella Luna, totally. But I love this card. Oh, that darn glare. That darn glare. So bad. So God. Okay. Then I like this one because this one actually makes me think of my oldest. She's a very free spirit. She's very kind of a dreamer, and she loves aesthetic. She loves visual arts. She loves theater. She loves art museums. She loves beauty in all its forms. And so this one kind of reminds me of her. And I think this is actually one of her favorite cards too. So anyway, you are unlike anyone else. I love that card. I had to pick a card that represented me in this. It would be this one. And it's partly because I love the colors, because I love red and black. And this card shows that. And it also is called Little Red Riding Hood, I Am Not a Victim. And, I have kind of a thing about people helping themselves and helping myself. And anyway, Little Red Riding Hood. Totally. That's my card right there. So, love that. These two aren't her normal Strangeling style with the big heads and the big eyes and the tiny mouth. These are actually done in a little bit different style, but they're two of my favorite cards. And it's not that I don't like, this is bagoosh right here, but there's just something about these two cards, and I just oh, I remember. This one, it's the fact that it reminds me of the Strength card in the tarot deck. And this one actually kind of appeals to that same principle. It's time to become a great leader, Elizabeth and the Lion. And so, but it reminds me of the Strength card. You guys see it, y'all see it. You know what I'm talking about. Totally reminds me of the Strength card. I know the quality sucks. You can Google the picture. I'm sure you can find it. And then this is my favorite card in the whole entire deck. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. And it's Quetzalcoatl. I'm not good at pronouncing these words. And the Priestess of Time. That is probably going to be my favoriteest. It's awesome. And those are basically the cards that I wanted to highlight. You know, again, I could sit here and go through the whole entire deck. Would be fine with me, but I don't think it's necessary. I really actually connected with this deck a little more than I think I did with the Shadows of Light and Light. I don't know what it was about the deck that just, Shadows and Light felt too young for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't really, I don't know. It seemed perfect for my daughter, and she loves it. It wasn't my deck. This one is growing on me. You know, I was hesitant to like be, you know, really like, oh, I think I really want to use this a lot, you know, and really, cause I actually think I do want to use this one more. So I'm going to start, this is on my list of decks to work with. I kind of go between, each day I'm kind of in a different mood. Sometimes I'm in a very Kuan Yin Oracle deck mood. Sometimes I'm a Tarot of Dreams mood. Sometimes I'm in a Shapeshifter mood. So it just kind of depends. So I kind of work with different decks all at the same time. And that's it for today. I really like this deck. I feel very positive about it. I would recommend it. I'm digging on it. I'm digging on it a lot. I am looking forward to working with it more. What I have, you know, the little bit that I have worked with it, I'm pretty happy with it. It's actually pretty cool. Like I said, I'm skeptical. I gotta have a couple of good days first. But nothing bad to say. I really am happy with it. I love the colors. I love this artistic style. I love the way she draws stuff. I am going to be doing more of these videos, so stay tuned. I have several decks here that I'm going to do that I've gotten in since I did my Oracle deck and Tarot deck collection videos. I have gotten the Psychic Tarot. I've actually gotten more than this, but these are the immediate ones I'm going to review. Psychic Tarot. It's actually an Oracle deck. Very cool deck. I love this deck. Crazy about this deck. The other one I just got the other day, Tarot Illuminati. So I'll be doing a vlog on this one. And then I'm also going to do Inner Realms Tarot. I just got this in today. So I don't know that I'll do this one first unless y'all want me to do an out of the box review. I literally have not gone through the cards yet. So if you have a preference, I'm probably not going to get around to making another video until next week. So between now and let's say Sunday or Monday, anybody that has a preference, you want me to do Psychic Tarot first? Or you want me to do Tarot Illuminati? Or do you want me to do an out-of-the-box Inner Realms Tarot? Because I know right now I'm not going to have time to get to this. I'm working with these right now, so I'm not even going into this right now. I'll give you a preview. This is the back of the box. Oh, you can't really see the pictures very good, but they're awesome. Anyway, yeah, post comments, you guys. Let me know what you want, and whatever has the most comments, that's what I'll do my video on next. So that'll be fun. Okay, have a great day, and blessed be.